Sweet. I think we're live. I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel again, just to make sure. Are we live? We are live. Sweet. Awesome.
I think we're live. I'm gonna go to the YouTube channel again, just to make sure.
Sweet. Let me pull it up on the computer. Should be up. Today, guys, we're just gonna be making some crappie panfish baits. They're gonna be the Minnows. They look like this. Not gonna be this color, but that profile. So, I don't know why it's not working. I wonder. I think it was working on my phone. Oh, there it is. Nice. So we're gonna get that going. Cool. Okay. I have our first color in the microwave. It's going to be a it's gonna be Shiny Shiner.
Oh, there it is.
So if you guys remember my channel from last year, you'll know what Shiny Shiner looks like. Looks like that. Has a clear and gold top and then a gold bottom. So I have a bunch of remelt pucks left over from those. You can see in here, right there, and then that one's the other color in there. So we're just remelting those right now. Probably can put these away from yesterday. So yeah, we have quite a few things to do. I'm gonna go. I can't leave, so I have to do something before that. I need to put some oil in this dual here quick. So yeah, I have not done a dual color, so I've actually kind of just been putting it off, to be honest. But I have a ton of dual injected color I need to do right now. We're gonna get a couple of them out of the way. Then tomorrow I don't have school because of the president stuff. So I have to, or so I'll probably be making baits tomorrow as well, which is gonna be kind of nice. These aren't gonna be ready right now, but I can at least give them a mix. Normal baits, you want to make sure that they are at 350 when you inject. With dual laminates, to get a clean laminate, I usually like to do like, or did I say 250? I meant to say 350 if I did. Usually you want 350 for a single color, which is just looks like this right here. That's just a single color. If you want to do dual color like I'm doing right now, you want to go a little lower. Usually I go like 290, 300. That way they don't have as much time to like really blend together. So, but it's really all up to you. I know one of my older baits, I don't think I have any out here. Yeah, I think I've gotten rid of all of them since then. But I had ones called a blueback herring. And those I like to shoot with a higher color or higher temperature because I like to have that blend. So, but it just kind of depends. Let me make sure nobody's saying anything in the chat.
Blueback herring.
Color straight. I'm okay to. It's the same thing,
with a higher
basically.
Color, or higher temperature, because I like to have that blend.
I thought it was because of the president inauguration, but okay. Well, clearly I'm not caught up on all my holidays. But yeah, so I'll show you guys right now how a dual injector works in case you guys don't know. So basically, you'll have your mold, which I actually need to check which one is the top and which one's the bottom on this. I don't have it labeled. I don't have any of my molds labeled, but I need to. So this is the top, this is the bottom. So this is going to be the gold side, this is going to be the clear side. So what you do is you're gonna set this up like that. Like I said, this is the bottom, this is the top. So you're gonna get the top color here, the bottom color here. Gonna put this here, and then you're just gonna inject like that. But this is in the way. I don't usually use this thing. It's supposed to go on like there or something. I don't really know, to be honest. I don't use it. I just grab it and burn my hands. Come on, there we go. So, also, I don't usually use a thermometer for single colors, just because I can kind of tell like when they're ready to be injected, and they don't have to be like an exact temperature. I usually shoot for 350, but it doesn't have to be exactly that. Sometimes I get like 380, sometimes I get like 330. So just somewhere around that. And then, but for these I like to have a thermometer. So where is my other? Where is my other knife at? There's no way I'm using the back of a spoon right now. I guess I am. Alright, I am going to check the temperature of those. Ready? Yeah. Like I said, I want it to be about 280 or so before I inject. That is definitely hot enough. Yeah, that is ready to be injected right now. This one is definitely not. Yeah, I'm just gonna toss this back in there. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's not close enough. Toss it in there for probably 30 seconds, and then maybe the last like 5 seconds I'll just toss this back in there just to make sure they're somewhat similar temperatures. I don't want that to cool off too much. I don't think it will, but just in case. Toss it in there for probably. Can you shout out CK Baits? I'm trying to start up a bait company as well. Yeah. Everyone go see CK Baits. Their YouTube channel is in the comments right there. I don't think it will, but just in case. I'll have to check that out later too. Thank you for joining in, dude. I appreciate that. Alright. This bad boy is taking a while. It's about the right temperature. It's just clumpy still. Just got some that's not quite there yet. Get this off of here. Also, guys, I'm thinking about getting a 3D printer and starting doing some baits that way too. I know it's kind of hard to explain like what I mean by that, but yeah, that's still good to inject. 308. It's perfect. I just gotta get this one up to temperature. Might be there right now. That looks pretty good. Feels pretty good. Alright, we're gonna rock with that. So I need to do it like this. This needs to go up here. This is the one I'm worried about that I need to mix, just because I want to get all that flake to the top. Get it like that. And suck up. and inject. I think that was a pretty good round. Okay. So that obviously doesn't look super straight partially because I like drizzled it on top, so hopefully they actually did come out straight though. Where do you get your molds? I got mine off of Angling AI. So yeah, Angling AI is a great place if you want to get bass molds. I don't recommend getting any of their panfish molds, mainly just because they don't have a wide variety. They do have good molds though. I usually get my molds from Fat Guys Fishing. They've always proved to be a good company, and this mold is from Angling AI. I think everything else is from Fat Guys Fishing though, besides that mold, which is my Senko mold that I bought at the very beginning of making baits. That is a do it mold, which I don't recommend do it unless you're on a really big budget and you're not going to sell your baits. But that mold actually is pretty good. It's just some of their other molds, like their swim bait molds and stuff like that, those aren't always the best. But yeah, Angling AI that's a good company. I appreciate you guys that are watching right now. So I don't actually need to do very many rounds of this. I think I'm only going to do 2 rounds of this. I'm going to do this one and then one more, because actually no, I'm not. I'm going to do 3 more rounds of this after this one. That way I can get two bags of these, I think is what I'm going to do. After this, I'm going to make my Do it in angling are really expensive. Do it molds aren't actually that expensive in the fishing mold realm. We're gonna go with, also, guys, did you know CapCut got banned in the US today too? Look at this. So that's cool. I'm gonna have to figure out a new editing thing. I just downloaded InShot. I don't know, I've never used that, so we're gonna try that out for some of our videos too, but kind of stinks. So okay, I'll pull up my, okay, yeah, so here are gonna be, you guys that are on the live kind of get a little bit of a behind the scenes, but these are gonna be most of the colors on here. These first 4 are all ones that I've always done: the Electric Chicken, Shiny Shiner, Dewdrop, and Baby Crawl. This one's new. Actually, all of these down here are new. Shadow and Down are all new. That's done, that's done, that's done. That will be done. So I think you guys, I might try the Goblin, maybe. Yeah, I think I might do the Goblin after this. Is this my black? No, that's not my black. Is this my black? It is. Okay. So I also need to do black in the, which one is it? This one? Yeah. I also need to do black in this mold. This is the Crawl Bug. Those are going to be black on the website too, and I just have not done that yet. So here's the first round. Crap, I forgot to record this on my phone for my YouTube shorts. I'm just gonna do that very quickly. Okay, these look, man, guys, I just love this Shiny Shiner color. I mean, it's always been one of my favorites. It's just a killer of a color. Goodness, that's some beautiful color. Yeah, that thing turned out perfect. Goodness, I love this bait. This is one of the baits that I like. Some of my colors I make only because they're in like high demand and I've had like requests for them and stuff, and a lot of people buy them. This is the one color where even if nobody bought it, I would still make it and I would still absolutely love this color and I would always rock it. Because this color is just awesome. Okay. So that is round 1 done. Okay. So that's just gonna go in there, and then these guys are gonna go back in the microwave for a little longer. And then mix these up quick. So like I said, we're gonna do about 3 rounds of these. 3 more rounds of these. And then we're gonna switch up to a different color. I cannot believe I'm using a spoon. I don't know where my other knife went. I literally, I don't know. Come on, get off there. There we go. Forgot that guy. Okay. Yeah, it's the same company that here, I'll pull it up. It's the what is that, like buy base or something? I don't know, something like that is the company that it Bite Dance is the company that's getting banned, so that's why. It's like the same company, I think. So, but it's fine. I think I have a new. Man, crap. I think which one of these is the top? Okay. Top, bottom. Top, bottom. Okay. I always think this looks kind of cool too, guys. This is just the dual injected sprue. So basically you just take those, it injects it into one and then injects it into there. If you guys do not bake baits, and if you guys don't make baits and did not know that and were curious. So I always just think that's kind of cool. Okay. Pretty sure this got to get cleared too. Yep. Okay. Okay. Huh? All right, this is out of the microwave now. I don't think it's quite up to temp, but yeah, it's not. My dad came out and was all suspicious acting. Alrighty. This one is pretty close. Just got a couple clumps in there. Okay. That's just gonna go back in there. About 30 seconds. Once we get to that 30 second mark, I'm gonna take the clear side out, and then I'm gonna put the gold side back in. Okay. Gonna put these to the side quick. All right, yeah, I'm gonna take the this one out. This one should be done. I'll run the actual temperature on that in a minute, but that one should be ready. This one is obviously not. This one might just have more plastic in it, that just might be why. It's taking a little longer each round. It is slightly annoying though that they're not running at the same time. We can check that temp now. Ow. Just let it sit in there for a second. So that's pretty good, temperature-wise in there. So is that. Yeah, those are both ready. That kind of clumped a little bit. I think it should be okay, but I don't know. I'm kind of a little bit nervous about that one. It didn't shoot as well as I wanted it to that time. Okay. I also think I'm going to put these guys back in here because we're starting to run a little low on the plastisol. That's like in the cup. I just put that oil in there, so that first round always has a little bit of oil on the plastisol afterwards, so that's why I couldn't rip it. Okay. So when you put the plastisol back in, you always want to make sure that you put in the right colors. If you get a little, like a tiny little bit of the other color in there, usually it doesn't make a huge deal. Unless it's like baby bass where the one color or the one side is white, then that's a big deal. You don't want to get any of the green in there, just to make sure it stays that like pearl white or whatever type of baby bass you're doing. But with these two colors, they're pretty similar. Honestly, I know they look a lot different, but they could be much more different looking than this. So getting a little bit of this one into there or that one into there isn't the biggest deal, because realistically, like, they're gonna blend a little bit in the mold anyways, but you just want to do your best to kind of separate them. So this is what this round looks like. Again, just what a beautiful color. I haven't made this color in a while, so I just completely forget how amazing it looks. So we're just going to take these guys off. So that's another 12. We're now up to 24 of those guys. And yeah, I think we're gonna do one more pack, so 2 more rounds. I'm gonna toss this guy in right now. Let that thing have a head start, and then toss the other ones in a minute. This one. This one cooks quite a bit faster, so that's why I'm letting the other one go first. Well, go in longer, I guess. Okay. I'm gonna put these guys back in there. Get that little bit of plus all out of there and off of here, so they're nice and clean. I will tell you guys, making baits is not necessarily the most clean thing. You'll get a little bit of plastisol and glitter and stuff and oil and whatever else on your hands. So if you can't handle that, but it's not like a big deal or anything. I just usually just wipe my hands. Like, look at this towel. I need to get a new towel. This one's covered in everything. Look at this. Just all nasty. And it doesn't even, you can't even tell, but there's so much glitter on there that I think if I had glitter on my hands and I tried to wipe it on this to get the glitter off, I'd just get more glitter on me from trying to wipe it off because there's just so much glitter on there. Okay. This can go in our bag of sprues right there. So, okay. That's getting melted down more. I might mix that quick. Oh wow, of course, the one time that it actually goes pretty fast. I might let that go in there by itself then for a minute. I'll put that in there. Ow. Ooh, nice. Ooh, ow. Yeah, definitely nice and toasty in that. Okay. Guys, we got a actual heater in our garage over there. It's like a propane, like torch looking heater. So that's why it says 42 degrees in here. It's pretty warm, I do tell you that right there. I don't gotta shiver the entire time I'm out here, so that's kind of nice. Okay. Put that in there for the rest of the 15 seconds, and then I'm gonna put this in there with that for another 30 or so. Look how beautiful this color looks in the cup though. I mean, it just looks really cool. All those different little splotches from that pearl powder. I'm just gonna see what color or what temperature these are right now. I can see there's a little bit of clumps in both of these, so I am gonna put them in regardless. Yeah, it's only 272 anyways. I'm gonna put them in just a little bit longer. Also, while these are in the microwave, I'm gonna take this batch out, just lay them out. Burr. That's cold. Very cold. Okay. Those should be ready to be injected now. Oh yeah. Yeah, I would say. Let me make sure this one has no clumps. Yeah, let's give that an inject. Okay. I think that injected pretty good. Okay. There's currently 6 people watching and only 3 likes, so if you guys are liking this so far and you wouldn't mind, I would love if you guys would smash the like button. I would appreciate it. All right. So I don't think I'm going to put these guys back in, like the runners and whatnot, just because we only have one more round after this, so. Alrighty. Only have one more round after this, so. Awesome. Thank you guys for the likes. I love that. Okay. I don't mean to be the type of YouTuber that bribes you guys for subscribes and likes and stuff, but it always helps me out, especially because I'm a really small channel, so I do appreciate all you guys that do like and subscribe and everything else you guys do to help support me. Okay, that should be ready. Yep. I'm actually going to undo, actually no. I'm gonna put these back in the microwave while I'm undoing this, that way they're ready to go faster. So that's what I'm gonna do there. Awesome. Okay. I'm gonna toss these in there. Maybe a minute or so. And then I'm going to undo this quick. Come on, get out. One short time. Okay. Alrighty. Third round is done and they look good too. What are your guys' thoughts on this color? I want you guys to rate this color out of 10. Personally, I think I would give this probably like an 8. There's only about one thing, no, not an 8, probably 9. There's only like one thing I would change on this. And other than that, I love this color. So let me know what you guys think of this color, because personally it's definitely one of my favorites. And I'm actually surprised there aren't major companies that make this color. Or a color. Actually, I don't know. I've never looked hard enough to know if major companies make a color like this or not. But based off of what I know, I've never seen a company that has this color. I'm pretty sure I came up with this color last year. I don't know. I don't want to like claim that I came up with it, because you know, there might be a company out there that's already had this color for you know, 10 years or something, so I'm not claiming it, but I do love this color, that's for sure. I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit before I do the next color because I got little droplets everywhere and it's making everything unstable. Okay. I also think I'm going to tighten these screws once the second round is over. Or, yeah, well, technically fourth round, but, you know, just whatever you want to call this round right here. Awesome, okay. I'm not using that spoon. I use my temperature thing as a spoon or as a mixer before I ever use that spoon again. Let's see what temperature that is right now. 302. This is about the right consistency in here. It's just a tiny bit longer. I think that's ready though. 9. I'll probably make it if that's okay. Yeah, go for it, dude. I don't care. Totally fine with that. Not out here to take away from you guys. I'm just out here to make baits. Alright. Oh yeah, that's ready. And I think that's ready. So we're gonna give that an inject, and this should be, if they all turn out right and they all turn out with a good laminate, this should be the last round for this color today. And then we will move on to something else. I really want to make the color called Goblin. That's going to be on my website. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a black base with a green top. Really want to make that. So that'll probably be next, if this turns out good. Oh, as you guys can tell, I packaged all my bait that I said I was going to package yesterday. If you guys were in the live stream yesterday, I had a bunch of baits on the table and I said I was going to package them, and they're all out of here except for just these little guys. Those are just leftovers and stuff like that. But everything else is already packaged except for some of these Senkos are still down there, and then these guys are still right there. Haven't put those in their bags yet, but I will eventually. It doesn't hurt them at all keeping them out here in their shape a little longer. If anything, it's better for them. So definitely not a bad thing. Okay, so I'm just gonna do, I like just to kind of lay these out. Doesn't have to be perfect, you just want to make sure that mainly their tails are pretty straight. They don't have to be 100% straight, but so they can cure in this shape. If you were to cure them like that, then that's how they would fish, like this. And you just have not the best baits. So you want to make sure that you cure them out here for enough time, and that you do them in the right shape. Once I finish doing these, I'm just gonna undo that last round, and then we'll start on a new color. I'll pull up online what that color looks like in case you guys don't know what it looks like, but it's a pretty good color. It's pretty common for panfish, not so common for bass, but That's alright, because I'm not making it for bass, I'm making it for panfish, so. If you guys did not know, I did sell most of my bass, my bait. I'm in the middle of trying to sell my grub mold. The only one I haven't sold yet is my Senkos, just because I feel like Senkos are kind of like a staple. Not Senkos, stick baits, sorry. So yeah, that is round one. Well, round one plus a couple, plus I think 4 extra, right? Because it makes 12 at a time, I'm pretty sure. I'm just gonna put those in there. Okay. All right, we're gonna do this really quick. I'm going to get that off my hand if I can. There we go. All right, let's undo this. Turned out fine. Just like that. All right, once we finish, I'm gonna clean up this really quick, and then I'm gonna empty this bucket onto the drying table after about 10 minutes or so, and then we'll get on to the next color. I have, like I said before, I'm gonna be doing the, I'm gonna put that in that one and that in that one. Maybe they can dry into that. So. Okay, hold on a minute. Okay. Okay. So we're just gonna I need to tighten this strap too. It's kind of annoying me. It's like not super tight. All right. So I'm gonna let these two colors solidify, and then just mess that up. I'm gonna have to refix. I'm gonna have to fix that in a minute. Come on. There we go. Pretty sure those are back to equal. Okay. I'm also going to grab a screwdriver quick and fix that. We're in the middle of redoing our garage, so don't mind the fact that it looks kind of like a disaster. So, okay. What are they going to do? Oh yeah. So there's one. Ooh, wow, that one was real loose. There's the second. Oh yeah, that'll be better. It was still fine, it just, that's gonna be even better. Toss those in there. Toss those in there. Yeah, dual colors are definitely more time consuming and messier, and probably a little bit more wasteful, I would say, because you really can't use those sprues like for the same color. You can use them for remelts and stuff, but you can't use them for that same color again. So that's kind of why dual injected baits are pain in the butt a little bit, but they also turn out like that. So I think if you have the right color, it's definitely worth it. Okay. All right. Now I'm just gonna okay. So that's all just junk that we just want to get off the table. Just goes in that pile and then it'll get cleaned up eventually. Okay. Now that color back there. I already have the black made. The black is the base. I'll pull that color up for you guys. So let's see. Why can I not find it? Well, it would look something like that, but not. Confused as to why it's not, there's none coming up. I'm pretty sure Bobby Garland makes them. Okay, something like that, but it's not like that. Also, that made me remember the black is on top, not the bottom. I don't know why I said it was on the bottom. Okay. Alrighty. So that is pretty well cured, so I'm just gonna take that out and put it down here. And then I'll put the black in that. Actually, no. I'm gonna put the black in the other cup. I'm gonna put the green in that cup. Okay. All right, let's put the black in here. All right. And then we're gonna make the blue or the green. It's gonna be like that, like that. This is actually one that I have not made yet. Just like the Crimson Crawl yesterday. This is what the Crimson Crawl looks like. This was one of the defect ones, but that's what the Crimson Crawl looks like. So I made that on stream yesterday. I knew I was gonna make it, I just hadn't made it yet. That's what it turned out looking like. So we're gonna make the Goblin on stream today too. So hold on. Okay. I'm gonna make sure there's nothing on. Okay, just making sure there was nothing on the. What's it called? Okay, we're gonna make this second color now. That's not all of it, I just want to get this kind of in the microwave first. I use Bait Plastics 142 for soft or for crappie baits. It gives the appendages more of a, I don't know, just a better presentation in the water. It gives them more action. And then for Senkos, and when I used to make bass baits, I would always make them in Bait Plastics 242. That's a little bit of a harder blend. It's more of a medium. It's a medium blend, and then that 142 is a softer blend. But you don't really want a soft blend for anything. It breaks kind of easy, but I like this one because it's not soft, but it's pretty decent. I need to find my glitter that I'm going to be using. There it is. So there's our, make sure that's tight, our green glitter. So we're going to be using that, and then I might toss in just the slightest bit of small silver. Really small silver. That should, I think, in theory, help the green. I forgot to put this in the microwave. Should help the green pearl to show off a little bit more. So we're gonna put that in for 2 minutes, I think. And then, actually probably like a minute and a half, I'm gonna toss this in there. So. While we're waiting for that, I am gonna just take these guys off of, or out of the bath. So, burr. Just like that. Okay. Yeah, so like I said, in about 30 seconds or so, I'll probably put this guy in here with that. I love this Lureworks spring green color. I haven't used it in a while, so I don't know exactly how it's gonna look with everything in here. So that's why I have the chartreuse if I want to brighten it up just a little bit. Give it more of that chartreuse green and black, you know what I mean? So, but we're just gonna kind of figure it out along the way. One thing I don't like about the Do It that I really like about the Lureworks is the Lureworks does not have sediment that settles on the bottom. The Do It has a lot of sediment that settles on the bottom, so you really have to make sure you kind of crunch that and mix it a lot. The Lureworks you have to mix, but you don't have to really break it up as much like that. That should be pretty decent, I think. Oh, I forgot to put that in there with that. I'm gonna mix this really quick. that, and then just gonna stick both of those guys back in there because obviously neither one of them are done. And then because I have that second color in there, it's gonna take a little longer for that other color to, what's it called? Cook. So okay. Okay. I'm gonna put that color back in for another minute while I'm doing this color. This might take just a little bit to figure out how to build it. I'm also gonna record a YouTube short of this color while I'm making it, just for some shorts content. Okay. And like I said yesterday to you guys, hold on. I know that looks like super opaque. Oh crap. Short of this color while I'm making it, just for some shorts content. Okay. Interesting. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen. And like I said yesterday, so you guys, pretty sure the thing just went down. Which one is it? It looks like super opaque. Well, give me a minute here. Having some technical difficulties. What the heck is it? Well, darn. Maybe it's just this. Because I think that is all fine. Yep. Aha! Look at that. Little electricity, uh-huh. Look at me. Alright. Let's maybe go in there for another minute 30 or so. We're gonna keep making this. That is not nearly opaque enough. Or saturated. I don't even know if opaque is the right color, to be honest. Alright, that's looking a little better. We can always get a better visual once we have all the other stuff in there with it, so I'm gonna do that too. Put the green pearl in there. Nice, got it all over my sweatshirt. Okay. Okay. Oh, about toss that in there without doing this. Okay. Man, that stuff gets all over me. This one first. Okay. That done. And then add this in there too. Alright, we're gonna give that a mix. I'm excited to see what that green pearl powder looks like in this color. We're gonna put it in the microwave to further mix it, because it's starting to get a little bit clumpy. Toss just a little bit more in there of that green. Alright. I'm gonna let that go in there for about 30 seconds. I'm gonna see what this is looking like in here while that's in the microwave. I think this is ready to be injected. Just sit that in there, see. Okay. Oh, goodness. Alrighty. Should be about the same temperature as the black, so should be able to inject this now. Oh yeah. Should be good. That's still plenty warm. Black is on top, green's on the bottom. And we'll inject. Perfect. Oh, that was a good... I watched that like before I put more in there, and that was a clean one. That's not gonna come out. We're gonna have to get that out later. Oh yeah, guys, look at this. Look at that, that's cool. Very cool. Like I said, I have not made this yet, so dude, what? This guy just commented on my video and I'm very confused with the comment. Interesting. What's your favorite mold? My favorite mold is this guy, probably. I have a couple molds that I've been designing myself that are like on my computer that I would like to get made that I have not yet. So those would probably be my favorite, but out of the ones that I've bought that I have right now, I think this mold's probably the best. Well, not necessarily the best, you know, but my favorite. I do like this. Oh, what happened to that? I do really like this crappie minnow. It's a really good minnow. I don't think it's, I don't know, I don't think it's as good as that crawl bug though. I like that crawl bug. But it depends on the colors. Like, in what you're trying to imitate. Obviously, this isn't gonna be used to imitate the crawl bug. And usually the crawl bug isn't gonna be used to imitate a minnow. So, just kind of depends on the situation and where I'm at. But out of the ones I have, I think that crawl bug is probably my favorite. Also, I do really like this Helgramite. That's what a Helgramite mold looks like. I love to have it in a smaller size though. I didn't realize they had it in smaller sizes, or else I probably would have gotten it in them. But how much are you selling those molds for? What molds? What molds are you talking about? He's about done? No. Okay. We don't have nearly as much black as I thought I did, so might only be able to get one round of these out, like one pack, so one more round after this. Come on. My fingers don't work nearly as good when it's chilly out, that's for sure. Makes the whole process a little bit more annoying. Okay. So guys, I'm thinking, I don't know 100% yet, definitely not 100%, but I'm thinking about getting the stuff to do hard baits, so crankbaits and stuff like that. I don't know if I am for sure or not, but I have thought about it and I am thinking about it more and more. Doing like custom sprayed crankbaits and stuff like that. So if you guys would like to see that, then let me know. It's not cheap to start doing that, but I think it'd be really cool. I think a lot of people would kind of like that. I don't know why, it's literally it's been the same temperature right here the entire time, and suddenly I'm just now starting to get colder. Like when I first walked out here I was totally fine, but now that I'm an hour and a half into being out here, I'm suddenly freezing. Okay, so let's see here. Wow. So you can see that green pearl powder definitely leaked a little bit into this black side, but for the most part, excuse me, for the most part, these did turn out really good, especially that green side. Like, look at this. I think that looks really, really good. And even like this one right here, like you can definitely see the black. It's just when you get to a certain angle, it looks more green and stuff like that. Like right there, you can really see the black, but if you go, I don't know, just a little bit more, it's, I don't know. But I think they turned out very good. And I might take, so they make 12 at a time. There's a pack of 20, so I might take the 4, because I have to make 24 to get a pack of 20. I might take the 4 that I think are the most blended together and maybe keep those out. But like this one looks really good. Looks amazing, I think. I think Crappie would really, really like that, actually. So, nice. Alright, well, those have not settled up yet. Goodness gracious, I'm just making mess after mess today. It's kind of been annoying me, but alright, I'm getting like annoyed with this, so I'm gonna put these away to clear a little bit of space up. Just get a little bit more space. Just like that. Okay. That was kind of satisfying for a minute. It was just like rolling up. Alright, well, we have plenty of plastisol to do one more round, I think. I wonder if last round they weren't quite the same temperature. I'll make sure they're closer in temperature this round just so we can get the best of the best we can. Oh yeah, that was kind of cool. Okay. That's definitely not done. All right. Let me check the comments. Where are you selling molds and making baits? What color should I make? It depends. What mold are you making it in, dude? And what are you fishing for? What mold and what are you fishing for? That kind of determines. And like, you know, color visibility and stuff like that also plays a big role. But weren't you selling molds? The only mold that I'm selling is this one from Do-It. It's just a 4-inch grub. That's the only mold that I have that I'm selling. As of right now, at least. Well, not as of right now, that is. I don't think I plan on selling any of my other molds. Okay. I don't think they're going to be done, but they need mixed, so I'm going to take these out and mix them quick. I do only have 20% left in the GoPro just because it's so cold that my GoPro battery just drains very fast, so I'll probably only be able to do this round and then reveal them, and that'll probably have to be the end of the live. At least the one for today. I think I'll probably end up doing one tomorrow at some point. So, not out here, bud. Close the door all the way, bud. Brecken. Okay, that's cool. Alright. It's kind of getting there. Your kind of bait and lake fishing. Totally up to you. My favorite color is obviously, actually no, I don't think this is my favorite color. I do love this color, but I don't think it is my favorite color. In this, I do love the mayfly color. I also love monkey milk. I don't know, dude. I don't want to say. I think it's, I don't want to have you make the wrong color, but really whatever you want. What I used to do, if I didn't know, I would just kind of go and I would see on other companies, like bigger companies at like Bass Pro and stuff like that, and see what they had and just see like what caught my eye and make that color. And usually I don't do like exact color matches. Like say I see something on, you know, Bobby Garland or Bass Pro or whatever, I don't usually make that exact bait. I usually like make a color similar to it, but with my own recipes and stuff like that. So these guys are taking a little while to heat up again. I appreciate you guys that are watching. If you guys haven't liked the video, I would love if you would. I appreciate all your guys' support. Okay. I think they're ready to go now. Hopefully. Let's see what temperature they are. This one's pretty ready. 322. I might just toss this guy in just for like 5 seconds. Top, bottom, this needs to go on this side. This is gonna go on this side. Alrighty. Let's inject the last round for these guys. Come on, here we go. You really do want to make sure that you don't push too hard after the mold fills, that way you don't mess up the laminate. I think that filled pretty good again. I think it might have been better than the first round, but I guess you can't really see until you actually undo it. Goodness, also this has been so hard to squeeze out today. There we go. There is a lot of black, so that's kind of concerning, but there was also a lot of green last time, so maybe having a little bit more black will help control the green pearl that was kind of taking over last time. Okay. Tomorrow, if you guys want to tune in, I don't know exactly what time. It's not going to be during the football game, I can promise you that. I'll be busy rooting on the Buckeyes, but just forgot to put that back on there. But maybe earlier in the day, I will stream maybe once, maybe even twice if I can. Maybe once in the morning and then once later on in the afternoon. I'm not sure. Gotta see what the plans look like. I don't really know for sure, to be honest. But I do thank all you guys that come into my live streams. I know they're not always the most enjoyable to watch. They're kind of time consuming and a little bit boring sometimes, but this is just kind of behind the scenes of making baits. It's not always, I mean, it's a super fun process. Don't let me tell you it's not. But sometimes when you're just making the same color and stuff, I mean, there's not really a whole lot I can talk about, and there's not a whole lot I can do to make it more entertaining than just those people that enjoy watching me make baits in their free time. So I thank all you guys that do watch for watching. So that guy is ready to be demolded. I am going to record this part for a YouTube short because I forgot to do it last round on there. So this first row, definitely I don't like that, but that one looks good. That looks really good. All the bottom ones look amazing. I think it's just these top two that I'm not a huge fan of. So yeah, like this was the goal for all of them, and all of these ones below the first row, I mean, those are definitely still fishable. They're just not quite what I want. But all these other ones down here on the bottom are really good. You know, like that's really good. That's really good. So I think if I wanted to make them like a perfect laminate, I could be a little bit more precise on the temperatures. But I do kind of like, I mean, once they get, you know, this blended, I don't like that as much. But I like having a little bit of blending, like this guy right here. I just think that's a nice amount of blend. It's not, you know, too much blending, and it's not like a perfectly straight line that doesn't look like any fish. So, you know, just like anything, totally up to person. Usually I like to have a little bit of more blended baits and a little bit more linear and like easily visible sided baits in the same package, just that way in case, you know, one of you guys likes one of them more than the other, you have both in the package. To me, I don't really care as long as they don't look like, as long as it's not like 95% green and 5% black, then I don't care. Be 50-50, and some people don't really mind, so it's just totally up to you guys on what you like more. I like a little bit of a blend like that. But overall, I mean, those look amazing, and even in that water, you can probably see that green in the water. It just gives off that pearl effect, and that's why I put that silver in there, because that green pearl looks good, but it looks even better now that silver is like really reflecting it and kind of giving it that shine. Really contrasts that black So I think that looks really good. I definitely think these bad boys right here are my favorite by far though. I think those always just have looked really good. So, alrighty. I do think, yeah, my GoPro is currently at 7%, so I'm just gonna wrap this up. If any of you guys watching have any questions or anything you guys would like me to answer before I go, just throw them down in the comments and I'll read them before I say goodbye for the night. So, but I do appreciate all you guys. I know I've said it already, but I do really mean it. I do appreciate all you guys that join in on my lives. There's not a whole lot of you guys, and that's all right. I'm just starting out, but I appreciate every single one of you guys. And I'm trying to get monetized this year, and if I can get monetized, that'd just completely change the channel. It'd really grow the channel. So having you guys in here to help me get those watch hours up and help me just get more traction is just always appreciated. And like I said earlier, I don't want to sound like one of those channels that's all they focus on, but I mean, you guys are kind of the backbone, so I do appreciate that. Okay, so I am going to, I'm going to be done making baits for the night, so I am going to put these like all the way back. I'm just going to put this guy on the ground. I'm starting to get too much aluminum stuff, too many molds, too many injectors, stuff like that. I'm going to have to start getting a better system of where I put them. Stuff like that, a new shelf or something. So, but, alright, I'm just going to clean this off quick. Alrighty. Just like that. So, where is my, I don't know where they are. The other, oh, it's right here. Okay. Let's see. How do you get monetized? So you have to have either 4,000, well, no, you have to have 4,000 watch hours or 10,000 YouTube Shorts views. You have to have one of those two, and then you also have to have at least 1,000 subscribers. You have to have the 4,000 watch hours in a year time period, or the 10,000 YouTube Shorts views in 90 days. And I'm definitely closer to getting the 4,000 watch hours in a year than I am the 10,000 or 10 million YouTube Shorts views in 90 days. That's for sure. So that's what I'm kind of going towards. It's why I've been posting more long forms and lives than I usually do, is just because I'm trying to get those hours up as much as I can. But okay, guys, I am going to have to call it quits. My camera's about to die. I'm getting a little bit colder out here, and I've made basically the two colors that I was meaning to make today. Tomorrow I'm going to make a couple other colors throughout the day. I might not live stream all of them. I might make them in YouTube Shorts, but I might live stream at least once or twice tomorrow. Well, at least maybe once, possibly twice. I'm not too sure. So, all right, guys, I appreciate all of you guys that watched today. Like I said earlier, I just can't do it without you guys, so I appreciate you all. I am going to wrap it up though, so I will see you guys.